It is dry. Well, I'll tell you what, it's something. And that something is hurricane season, officially. And it's the season that professional meteorologists stop making fun of the GFS, which actually has done an A-plus job and has drawn up this hurricane, tropical cyclone, tropical storm, depression, subtropical depression, whatever, consistently, nonstop, for about 9 days. And that's how long I've been warning everybody about this storm. All right, let me catch you up. We've got this monster magnet, which is a Central American Gyre, which is just like a big circulating area. We have a area of low pressure trapped inside of it. And so what we think is going to happen is that it's going to spin around, which it has done a couple times, and then it's going to eject into the Gulf of Mexico. And so there are some good scenarios. It could eject into the southern tip down here and then just go out to sea. Or it could eject up here and either atmospheric defense, asteroid fight club, or Selena Gomez could tear it to bits and it would just be rain. But this is 2020, ladies and gentlemen. Hi, I'm Thor of THORnews. I spent all of 2019 telling you 2020 was going to be the craziest year you'd ever known, and it was going to change the world as you knew it. And I told you that in January, something horrible was going to happen, the plague. And then I spent the rest of the year warning everyone that May was going to be the craziest month ever. And so, was May crazy or not? Anywho, now we're in hurricane season, which somehow has become a bread and butter season. But the crazy thing is, like, my channel is like a game show where I try and do amazing things, and then if I do, so far in the last 4 years, every month I get rewarded during bill season. So if you'd like to contribute, I've got a snail mail, I got a PayPal, I got a Venmo, I got a CashApp, I got a Patron, and I got a $1,306 goal over the next 3 days. And so, for hurricane season June 20, if you'd like to contribute, I would appreciate it. I worked my butt off, and I don't think I'm going to be getting much sleep in June because I'll be working my ass off all the time. Okay, we'll talk more about it at the end of the video. Where will it go? Well, we can all take our guesses. Everybody knows everything these days. Eric Webb's 93L future is highly dependent on often poorly forecast mesoscale and local terrain interactions the next few days. Uncertainty here is larger than it superficially appears. For example, there are actually legit scenarios where more than one tropical cyclone forms this week. Well, I'm glad Eric said it because I'm a little gun shy from last hurricane season, but I think we've got a hurricane that's going to follow right after this. So I think we're going to get another hurricane within a week after this one. Okay, so I said it there. And yeah, I think this is going to be a hurricane, category 1, category 2. I think it'll probably end up in Louisiana. But look, it's 2020. It is so freaking crazy and wild. I don't think anybody knows what's going to happen next. But for the people who know everything about everything, be sure and leave a comment in the comments. Tell me how wrong I am. Okay, great. Peace out. But peace in. I'm not done. But you see how it's like goes up and then dips over? So I think another cone is about here. And I always get extra spicy during the 3 days leading up to rent. So, if you like normal Thor, come back in 3 days. Oh, yeah. And so the variables with this thing are, it could be like anything from a depression to, I would say, category 3 hurricane. Worst case scenario, I'd say this thing could be category 3. And the main thing is, how soon does the low pressure eject? If it does eject into the Gulf, like if it ejected today, this would be onshore by the 4th. If it goes around a whole nother spin cycle, it could eject and then make land on the 10th. So we're looking at a weird window of anywhere between the 4th through the 10th. The 7th has been my guess for about 8 or 9 days. So I'm going to stick with that for now. Because a lot of times my intuition is totally right. Because I've been calling this one from the start. All right. I've got a theory that they've got a team that works to try and knock storms down with geoengineering. The rest of YouTube has a theory that they have a team that tries to make all the storms as bad as possible with geoengineering. Everybody's got theories, man. We are a divided nation. Did you know that? Yeah, it's true. In this Dvorak filter, if you stare at it too long, it makes you feel like you're tripping on drugs, possibly high, and you fell down and you hit your head. But there's our center. We're trying to see when it'll eject or where it'll eject. But I would be definitely ready for one wild, wild, wild hurricane season. Because, 2020 has pretty much been the worst case scenarios for everything. So who knows? Maybe this will be the first month in 4 years that I haven't been able to raise rent money. So I'll be cast out onto the streets. Who knows? But I don't know. Asteroid Fight Club has taken care of me every time, and this is hurricane season. I'm the guy who gives you about 10 days advance warning on stuff before everybody else starts talking about it usually. Although there are other people on the team who are good at tracking it from day 10. But I'm the day 16 guy. Anywho, yeah, this is also the season that, like, hey man, if I'm not the guy for you, because we're going to differ on opinions and stuff, then, you're welcome to go anywhere else. And I still love you either way. I love all human beings, though they get on my nerves sometimes. This is the severe weather outlook for 2 days from now. And look, it's a banana with a bended finger saying, come here. Dude, 2020 is just totally creepy, man. And dating has never been more foobar, but that's not what this video is about. Dada Boo, Florida Wave Master. I pull from a whole series of good meteorologists and Mets. 12Z GFS versus 06Z for Monday, June 8th, slightly a bit more east at 12Z. So now it's starting to move east. And so we're worried about, anyway, pretty much from here to here. But with 7 days out, this can go either way. Or it could disappear, it could turn into a major hurricane. That's why you got to pay attention. I think it's going to be about a Category 2 in Louisiana. But it could continue to shift east, because Florida was my first thought. But that was 8 days ago, bro. And here's Weather DAC showing us it's likely to further develop in the Gulf of Mexico. Yeah, it's a bubble, toil and trouble for the Gulf of Mexico. Wow, this is the 7-day rain projection. I'm 100% sure this is broken. All right. Pretty sure we're going to get more than an inch of rain in these areas over the next week. Man, things are weird in 2020. So yeah, as of right now, the King Euro has a tropical storm / Category 1 hurricane hitting South Texas. The GFS has a tropical storm / hurricane hitting Louisiana. Gulf of Mexico, are you ready to get hit by a hurricane? I'm not saying that's what's going to happen. That's probably what I'm going to title this video. And how many hurricanes are you prepared to be hit by this year? See, look at that. Although it takes it into Texas, Louisiana border, but it keeps up the atmospheric defense thing where it separates a lot of the rain, moisture, and convection from the low, which it keeps it from being devastating and totally life-taking. And so hopefully the atmospheric defense, Asteroid Fight Club, Selena Gomez effect will still be in. And the bat signals up for Selena. For only defensive purposes, of course. Yeah, so this is GFS. Notice how it separates the main moisture. So that's a trend. If it stayed together, it would become a more damaging hurricane. All right, so Texas is on the board. I don't want to say just because I'm trying to wish cast it off Texas. I'm not wishing it on anyone. But Texas is definitely on the board, man. Galveston, pay attention. This is the icon. The icon shows a Category 2 hurricane coming into the Gulf and then it hitting Texas. It heads toward Louisiana and it's like, heck no, I'm going to hook it. And that would be on the 7th, which gives us less than a week to prepare. Well, technically, I've been preparing you guys for like a week. All right. So, yeah, this is what I do to love you. We got a week to go. Hopefully, we will play maximum defense, though everybody's been distracted because 2020 has been quite a year. So, if there was a time to team up, because we are all in this together, now's that time. 968. So it almost drops it into Hurricane 3 status. And remember, this thing could blow everybody's mind and become like a Cat 5. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but there's still like a 5 to 10% chance, man. Horrible things are possible in 2020. All right. And on that note, hopefully my karma is really great, and you guys appreciate all the work I've done and all the work I'm going to do in hurricane season, though I realize that everyone's belts are tighter. So take care of yourself, your family first. But if you do have extra scratch left over, I got a snail mail PayPal, a Venmo, a CashApp, a Patron. And for the super rich people out there, you know, the world is so unstable, maybe kicking over a little extra scratch my way for all the work I've done wouldn't hurt. And if you've never donated before and you've watched over 100 THORnews videos, I'd appreciate a donation. I don't know. I heard some girl on the YouTubes call it that. And I was like, oh, abbreviation. All right. This is my fundraiser for June, hurricane season. I got $1,306 left to go with 3 days left of my fundraiser. And I got a super duper thank all of Asteroid Fight Club for helping me make it this far. Patricia, Paula, Trisha, Matthew, Mary, Rachel, Tawny, I still owe you the t-shirt, Jenny, Mitch, David the Shermanator, Freddie, Bezitis, Jose, Super Jess, Cecily, and the mystery super chat person, and Lynn and Susan. I still love you guys. All right. So, everybody stay cool and contribute if you can. But, I don't know, I usually end up okay. But this is 2020. And Astrolata said there was a 1% chance I was going to die. I was like, oh, crap. What's the percent chance I go homeless? Let's not try to visualize that. We don't want that crap to happen. Anyway, I watch y'all's back, and hopefully y'all watch my back. Okay, cool, great. God bless everyone. Peace out.